This is Big Guy Barbecue. For all my returning channel viewers, welcome back. For anybody that's new, my name is Richard Cook. I'm a 10-year military veteran with a passion for everything barbecue. And today what we're doing is we're cooking ribs. What we're going to do today on the Grand Champ XD is see if there's a difference with how ribs finish out wrapped in aluminum foil versus butcher paper. They've been seasoned the same way, they're going to cook the same way on the smoker. The only thing that's changing is the wrap. So we're going to see how that works out today and what we can do. Let's roll. Okay, today boys and girls, I'm seasoning the ribs with Fiesta Seasonings Mango Habanero Rub. I'm going to start off with the bone side first, and since I'm not using a binder, I'll let the ribs sit for about 10 minutes to sweat just a bit, and that allows the rub to adhere to the meat. I'm looking for an even coat that's not too heavy so I don't over-season, and I'm still able to taste the smoke in the meat. Once I see that the rub is wet and sticking to the ribs, I'll flip them over and do the same process to the meat side. Then they're ready to head to the smoker. Grill's up to temp, running pretty good. It's about 261 at grade level. It's going to come up a little bit more. I just got to put some more charcoal and stuff on. We're going to get these ribs on, get them going. Let's get these woods back over here too. I'm going to mix in a little post oak with a little cherry wood today too. So a little cherry chunks give it a little pretty flavor for the ribs. Alright. Now you want to get your ribs situated how you want them to look, because they will stay that way. So if you don't scrunch them up, you leave them all kind of strung out, they will, if I don't move these a little bit, they will stay that way. Good tip. Just making room. The rib tips and all the little trimmings that I did. Don't want this meat to the waste, that'll cook up just fine as well. Alright, now I'm going to leave them on here for probably about 3 hours or so. I'll come back, check it out, maybe spritz them in between there. And we'll see what they look like after about 3 hours, and we'll go from there. Alright, thank you. See you in a few. Okay, it's been about an hour and a half. We're going to turn the ribs now, see what they look like, maybe a little spritz. Let's see if they're really dry. Things are looking good. I'm going to spritz them just a little bit. I think some of these end pieces, these little riblets and stuff are pretty much done. I'm going to take those off here in a second after I spritz these down a little bit more. Okay. All right, we're going to go about another hour or so on those, and we'll check back in on them here and see if they're ready to wrap. Okay, ribs are looking good. I'm gonna pull them out here in a second. I think they are ready to go. I've got a nice color to them. Looking really good. Nice color. I'm gonna bring them inside, and we're gonna wrap them up, one in butcher paper and one in aluminum foil, to see if that makes any difference whatsoever on how they turn out. All right, we'll see you inside. Okay, the ribs are done, ready to wrap off the grill. So we're gonna get these prepped up, kind of like I said, we're gonna do the same thing for both. So we're gonna put some patch of butter. I wish I had cold. I normally use cold, but I didn't have any cold, so I just had regular cold butter. Okay, along with that, we throw some brown sugar. Not too much. And then always we do some Mike's Hot Honey. So we enjoy that on our ribs. Gives just a little bit of kick. All right. That is set up and ready to go. So we're gonna take these out of here. We're gonna put this, like I said, meat side down onto this part and have this ready to go, okay? My spritzer kind of sprung a leak, so I haven't had a chance to actually kind of spray this down like I normally would with the apple cider vinegar to make it a little more potable, but that's okay. We're just going to go around and figure out what we're going to be able to do here. Okay, now these I'm going to put fat side or meat side up when I cook, so it's meat side up. Okay, ribs are back, ready to go. We're going to put these back on, let these finish up probably for at least another hour. We'll do a tender test then and see where we're at and if they're ready to pull off, and brought back out here just to get the sauces stack up a little bit and make them ready to go. All right, see you guys in a few. Okay, I just temped the ribs. One thing I forgot, the aluminum foil ones are gonna cook a little quicker than your butcher paper wrap ones. So I just temped them. The aluminum foil is already at 203, 205, so we're pulling those. And then the butcher paper one's still gonna take a little while longer to go. We're gonna get the aluminum foil ones off. We'll unwrap them. We're gonna sauce them up, and then we'll get them. Yeah, those are good. We're gonna get them back on the grill, tack up the sauce, and then we'll let them rest for a little bit longer, and then they'll be ready to eat. Hopefully these butcher paper ones will be done by about that time. All right. Okay, so I've got my homemade barbecue sauce here. I'm going to give these ribs a good even coat. I've heated it up just a bit in the microwave to get a little thinner and make it easier to apply. I'm using my new silicone basting brush from Thermoworks that Mrs. Big Guy Barbecue got me for my birthday. I'll add a link down in the description below. I'll also be putting a video out later on how I make my homemade sauces. Once I get these ribs coated, I'll see you outside. Okay, so we got the ribs coated in sauce. You can see the bone separation there, so it's really good. These are pretty much done. I'm just going to put it in for about 10 more minutes to tack them up. So I'm going to put a little aluminum foil down on my grill just to make sure that everything's okay and doesn't really get everything too messy. Put these like that. All right, let's reach in, grab these. These are really tender, so I have to be careful of them. All right, so we're gonna let those tack out for about, like I said, 10-15 minutes at the most. Those are done, and then we'll be ready to go inside. So, all right, see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, those ribs should be all tacked up now. Let's take a look at them. Oh yeah, those are looking real good. They're all nice and tacked up. Color is beautiful on them. Bone sticking out. I'd say these are done. All right, we'll bring these inside. We're gonna let them rest before we give them to everybody, and we'll cut them up and see what the comparison is between those and what's wrapped in the butcher paper. All right, see you guys inside in a little bit. Okay, the ribs are done. They both looks fantastic. This one here is the one that was wrapped in aluminum foil and then tacked up. This one here is the one that was wrapped in butcher paper and then obviously tacked up. Can't really from visually see any differences between the two, so that's good news. Let's go ahead and cut these open. Let's see what we got going on here. I may have got a bone. Hold on. Let's turn it sideways then. Yep, hit a bone. That's all right. There we go. All right, let's get one of these going. Go down this way. Bones are very curvy on these. Okay. So now this is the one wrapped in butcher paper. You still see a nice smoke ring on there. Everything looks really good. I'm gonna try it out. Has a great bite. I don't think the aluminum foil affected the bark at all on this one or anything, or the taste. It's really good. This one here, same thing. Great smoke ring on these. Not seeing anything wrong. Looks really good.
Bite's the same. Overall, the only thing really that was different was pretty much the time it took them to cook. The aluminum foil obviously cooked a little faster than the butcher paper. So there you have it. Butcher paper, aluminum foil versus butcher paper ribs.
Once again, if you enjoyed this video, slap that like button and then throw a comment in below to let me know what you thought or what you'd like to see me cook up next. If you're feeling a little froggy, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss when fresh content is loaded. If it's late and you're a little tired and you have to work early tomorrow, suck it up, Buttercup, and watch one more of the videos linked here. You'll get all the sleep you'll need when you're dead. Pop smoke!